welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now for the first time ever, NFL regular season football has come to the land down under as we count down to kickoff here in Melbourne, Australia. Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visitors' sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
Unfortunately, just started 9 games last season because of injury, but did have 20 touchdown passes for the 2nd straight season. What makes him great in this offense is ability to understand defenses, process, and make great decisions about where the ball should go.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Play action, now Purdy. And a catch right side by Evans. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
49ers are counting on Mike Evans to be that valuable veteran who gives them big-time production. Remember, his first 11 years in the league, over 1,000 yards receiving each season.
Runs through the contact. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Purdy now to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. So on 4th down, out is Eddie Pinheiro for the Niner field goal. This is up and good from Pinheiro. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Rams offense onto the field led by the 18-year veteran who earned his first NFL MVP last season, Matthew Stafford.
And the numbers, absolutely off the charts. The ability to play big in big games, we've seen it all the time. The most underrated part of his game is toughness. This guy continues to get better with age.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it again with Williams. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Stafford. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
In punt formation for the Rams.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he's out right at the 25.
A gain of 15. First down, 49ers.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing, Jones. Connects with Kittle underneath.
Jones pass.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the... Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Niners 10.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Oh, he shifts past him. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams to about the 48-yard line.
Kyron Williams, the ball carrier. Tackle
2nd and 6.
48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now it's Stafford. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
10 yards. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
49ers 30-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10.
That's good for a Rams first down.
They go back to the ground with Williams. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Now Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here's Stafford. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he's loose up the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the Rams' 37-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Black. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 14.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
And a 49er first down.
Now a give right side. Black. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete right around the 8. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 3-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Stafford now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Osa Odigizua with the effort there to earn the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Stafford. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, L.A. Blake Corum, 65 yards. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Harrison Mevis for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Next to score, Niners 10.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return.